It's Friday night and it's time for chaos. I go from not talking to them for like 15 minutes straight to yelling.
Screaming into the microphone.
Just staring at my screen.
That was like the audible equivalent of slashing damage.
Everybody take a D8.
I took D8 psychic damage. Jump scare.
You hit
And we're all wearing earpieces, so that goes straight into our ears.
That is pretty spicy, right in the ears.
hit the demonic harmony needed to unsettle the tonkatsu right out of my fucking body.
Yeah. We're all full of tonkatsu broth. My heart can't take this. It's dealing with enough right now.
Yeah, new ramen place you guys all hit up?
Yeah, there was
Did you all get it?
I got soup dumplings because we're in Shanghai.
Yeah, we were like, we
had
talked
a
about
whole
so much.
episode of soup
Talked about
dumplings.
noodles. We talked about dumplings.
We manifested it right across the street. There was a soft open.
Mm-hmm.
And I was
I've
like,
had a fun soft opening joke.
Oh, yeah. What was the...
Put it into my soft open.
He said it like that, too.
He did say it like that.
my soft opening.
Which is obviously my mouth. So
Rob, are you okay, man?
I love when you're like, oh man, there was this great joke that we told to each other. Let's tell it again.
In private.
It's guaranteed to be just as funny.
You
want
I
to
think it's
share
funnier.
it. You got to share it with everybody.
I mean, I was shocked at the size of those ramen bowls.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
I was proud of myself for getting the ramen. Usually I don't do the ramen. I was going to get my 18,000th burger.
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe I should get some ramen.
Double
The ramen.
cheeseburger.
Pretty better to my body. Let's do 2 pints of pork broth instead.
Yeah, new place just opened across the street.
Yeah.
Soft opening. And so Noura was like, I'm getting dumplings today. I was like, let's go. Try it out. I got my favorite of all of this cuisine, basically. Scallion pancake.
I love scallion pancakes.
They had a scallion pancake on the menu. I was like, one, please. I got to see if it's a good one. And it was a good one.
I was so tempted.
Flaky. You didn't try it?
I tried it. I tried yours.
Okay.
I was going to get one myself.
Tempted to order one.
I was going to attempt,
You dunk it in the broth? Or it came with its own
It
peanut
didn't
sauce?
need it.
It didn't need it. It was good
It was
solo. But it
crispy.
also didn't
Sauceless.
come with the usual like soyish
Or orangey soy.
Oh, it did come with the orange. It was
Yeah, the
came with like a
orange-
sweet and sour.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
It was very good.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Love a scallion.
I got a delicious cold wood ear mushroom salad.
Ooh.
Delicious.
Like a wood ear mushroom. I feel like an elf rummaging through the forest.
Exactly. I feel like little David the gnome hopping from toadstool to toadstool, bringing home my take from the forest floor. It was great.
We were trekking through the jungle.
Yes, we were trekking through the jungle.
I should have got a broth. My throat, everything's sore from like here all the way down to my feet.
What did you eat?
I had a...
It's the way you keep saying, hello, it's time for gas!
I sound like a fish person. I got a shake, and then I was like, I feel sad. I'm going to get a cookie, and then I just felt worse.
Oh, that never helps.
I didn't get a chip cookie. I just was like, I need like a sugar. The shake wasn't that good.
A shake?
Do you guys remember from your last trip the chip cookies?
They're like a brick.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, they're delicious, but you're always sad after you eat them.
Right. It's a day's worth of calories.
Yeah.
If it's the only thing you're going to eat, that's okay. But yeah, I couldn't do that. I didn't want to crash. But the cookie wasn't that great because I walked to a place right next to the good cookie place to get an inferior cookie.
Why?
Because I didn't want. Because I can't be like, I'm just going to have half.
Troy.
Like Cookie Monster.
Troy, this is a cry for help. I just need to let you know that my friend Troy deserves to have nice things.
I don't. Not today.
Just have a little sweet treat.
I can't. I have to count every single calorie that goes in my body and still not lose weight. That's what happens.
That's what happens.
When you hit 44. So I've been dealing with this now for going on 4 years. 44 was the year when I was like, oh, this is getting hard now. Because I could go through the holidays, eat everything in sight, and then be like, boom, back in business right away. 44 is when your metabolism just stops completely.
All right.
So it
also seems to be
can't eat a cookie.
Seems to be the same age where if you dare to stop moving your body in any sort of way other than walking and sitting, you'll fall, you'll crumble, and then it takes weeks of basically self-imposed physical therapy.
Yeah.
To just get back to baseline.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Brutal.
You also another fun one.
What do you got?
You can't read anymore.
Oh,
things in front of you.
I mean, that just happened.
Phone, books. That just happened to me.
Yep.
Astounded. It was like overnight.
And
like
that's
one
not-
day,
and that's
fine
not
on the
as-
phone. The next day, I did that, and I was like,
Oh, it
My
happened.
mom does that.
Yeah.
Oh,
she goes.
Crazy.
I didn't think it was eyesight related. I thought you just couldn't read anymore.
Yeah, so one day you just
It was a
stopped
real
knowing how to
regression.
read.
I had a reading regression.
Too many stat blocks.
During high school, was like, oh shit, I can't see what's on the chalkboard anymore, or
Right.
whatever, the whiteboard, whatever. And then my prescription has stayed the same ever since. And they're both the same in each eye, but they just fucked up equally
Yeah.
and then just stayed that way forever.
Yeah, and the same
Really
with me.
weird.
Like I was in like 5th or 6th grade when I got glasses, and it was just like way worse like every year until like right around the end of high school, and no prescription change, and then 45 couldn't read anymore.
Crazy.
Out of nowhere. It's very strange.
It feels stupid when you're wearing contact lenses and then they're like, better put on these reading glasses on top of my contacts that make me look like a frogman because they're magnifying glasses.
The inexorable march of time. It's,
Yes.
it's a one-way trip.
Yeah. It is a one way.
I can't go.
Sunrise, sunset.
Oh man.
Wait, so you have contacts, Noura?
I do wear contact lenses, yeah.
You ever wear glasses?
I had a pair and then like I just never got, I do need to get a backup pair.
You don't even
because-
have, so you have a pair at the end of the day when you take your contacts
Yeah.
out? Or are you just like, fuck
Read
it.
your romance
Here's the
novels.
thing. Yes, I like
tub.
my smut in a bathtub.
I love my bathtub smut.
Yeah, my bathtub
Our
smut.
girl's got to read her tub smut.
My
As a
what
title.
girl doesn't want tub smut?
You could, by the way, I'll be coming to you for some hot recs later.
I, in general, can't wear like even sunglasses give me a headache, like just from the weight of it being on my face. So I tend to not.
Yeah.
So you, to the last possible moment
So
of
the
the day.
last, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to sleep in my contacts.
Oh,
Like a
don't do
fucking-
that.
Yeah, that's what the
I did
eye
it-
doctor told me years later.
No.
I did that for like 4 solid years in college. I just never
I did it all
out.
through college and then head halfway into my 20s before someone was like, who told you could do this? I was like, the other eye doctor. Like,
No.
don't
Don't do that.
No. Like, this is a miracle that you haven't completely permanently damaged your eyeball.
Yeah.
I've never worn contacts ever, not a single time. Like I tried when I first got glasses at like age 10 or whatever. I tried touching my eye and I was like, no can do.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Some people are just a little
It's like
squeamish.
Clockwork Orange.
The wieners, the wieners we call them, who can't touch their eyes.
Wieners. They were called wieners.
A yellow-bellied wiener.
Little
Yeah.
tiny wieners.
That's me. But,
I couldn't see for the longest time, and I finally got glasses, and I was like, "This is amazing!" And now I just never wear them. I think I've worn them twice in the past 6 months.
And he,
Don't
and he
you
drives.
like? You don't like
And he drives.
vision?
I don't think I need them when I drive.
You don't like just being able to see?
As long as I'm not driving at night, I'm fine.
There's never any other
Here's
cars
the
on the
thing.
road.
If
as long as I got a buzz on, I'm
if
fine.
After a couple beers, everything looks
I
fine.
can't wait.
What's more
God damn
important is
it.
that I buckle in the car seat
God
for the
damn it.
kids, right?
I can't wake up in the morning if I don't have my eyeballs in. I can't. There's no matter what.
Really?
Yeah. If I don't put them in my eyeballs, I feel like I can't fully wake up.
Like start
I am
the day.
still in like a sort of sleep haze
Wow.
until I
you
can
can't see what's
because
in front of
I
your
can't
face.
see.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't how you can get.
I've
in
reached
your
the old
car.
man status where I was like, I wore them for a couple of years, and it fixed my sight. I don't need them anymore.
That's
I
how
see,
that works.
I see
No,
better than I
that
saw
works.
before.
That's
Oh, wow. That's me now. Sadly, I'm like,
we've been playing Dune this entire time.
Yeah.
We didn't
Yeah.
know.
I'm having a hard time just reading computer screens.
Yep.
If I keep my glasses on too long, suddenly it all gets blurry. I don't know. Whatever. One-way trip, son. Oh, man, look at you.
I'm a lot like you.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Yeah, you're a big sunglasses guy. You can't. Oh, we went downstairs. You were like, oh, I forgot my sunglasses.
Well, to be fair,
I gotta
it was
post that.
crazy
It was
bright.
very sunny. Yeah.
You know, because like you're in here when you're in the
Well,
studio
anything
for a
is bright when
while,
we're
no
done,
windows, and you're just like in the zone. You're in the darkness of the volcano, the magma, the heat. And, it feels like it's 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you open up the elevator open. I was like, oh,
I was shocked. I thought it was 10. And,
Yeah.
oh, it's 2 in the
Yeah.
afternoon.
When this episode airs, I'm gonna post that photo I took of you in your sunglasses from earlier when we shot the first 10 episodes. The
Yes.
classic Joe.
Yep.
Can't deprive the world of it.
Oh, is that what you have
It's gonna go out on
a big goblet of Chardonnay in your hand or something like that?
Yes, he's like gesturing with the glass
With
in
my
his hand.
Chardonnay.
Your fancy
And his-
Chardonnay.
Well, we got to
His
go back
fancy
there.
sunglasses. Yeah, we should go back there.
Was that the
Panini.
Panini place?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I've been fantasizing about that
Ooh.
since then.
That sounds like a Wednesday shoot day.
After
Yes.
a belly full of ramen, you guys are all
Right.
talking about, you know where we should go next.
Yeah, I'm in severe gastric distress right now, but I
Let's talk about what's next.
gotta get that panini.
You got to get that peanut butter pork one that I got.
Oh
Awesome.
my God.
Peanut butter coleslaw pork. It's great.
Oh, okay. That makes a little more.
After a big bowl of ramen, you need 3,000 calories. Well, if you wear glasses, put them on because you're going to want to see what's about to happen right after this. Bye. Folks, we're back! I want to thank our sponsor, Chaosium. Head over to chaosium.com. Use code TFC2. Just 1, 2, not 2. I'm giving peace sign. TFC2 for 15% off your order. Load up on these sweet box sets with special edition books. But wait until the show's over. You don't want to get spoiled. Or buy it now while the code is active. Save it. Give it to a friend for Christmas. Buy 6 of them. You get 15% off.
Can you turn that one around? There's sweet artwork on the other side that I never get to see.
It's over here, isn't it? Are they
Yeah.
both facing the same way?
No.
No,
This one.
No, we get the.
Can you just turn it?
But can't you look over here?
What? No, I.
You can't see this?
No.
Why don't you stand up and go
Oh,
look at
that's
it?
what that is.
Yeah.
I thought they weren't seeing
Yeah,
the
no.
cool
No.
artwork.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Well,
we
they
gotta-
can't see shit.
it's our
because-
sight lines.
Here, all right. So there's one here. This is sort of, oh God, these are heavy.
Yeah.
I had to carry 2 of these in today. This
Oh.
is sort of the dream I think Margot had
Yep.
when she put the
Yeah.
mask
Yep.
on, like people copulating beneath the pyramid, all this big beast. And then this is the Carlisle expedition.
Yeah.
Sort of an artistic
That's so
rendition.
cool.
Love
Nyarlathotep
that.
photobombing them.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, am I in the shot?
Mugging all of them.
One of the many forms. It's horrible.
Crawling
God.
chaos. Can you hold a little more still?
Calling chaos. I'm looking at you.
Let's do a luck roll. I don't want to forget,
Yes.
and I don't want it interrupting
Yes.
I
the flow.
swear if I roll lower than a 26,
Don't do
I'm
it.
going to be so
Do it,
fucking mad.
Nora.
30.
Hey,
Hey,
man.
there we go.
Made it, barely.
Oh.
Skin of your neck.
Pretty hard for me to roll under my luck.
3 points.
I rolled over my luck with a 76. That was awesome.
Wait.
Oh,
7 points of luck.
Oh,
Oh,
baby.
just when we need it
rolled
the most.
well over my current luck of 18
Oh
with
my
a 60. I did roll a 69, and
Nice.
Nice.
I don't know why you would say that, but I then followed that up by rolling my D10 and got 9 points of luck.
Whoa! Your luck
Lord-
is back, baby.
Lord, don't I need it?
All right.
You'll live
Okay.
forever. Let's do a tarot card
Okay.
reading. First, talk about the Wheel of Fortune.
The Wheel of Fortune. All right, we had an upright. This is a major arcana card, and it says here,
Legendary.
it is like The Wheel of Fortune turns evermore, seemingly to communicate that life is made up of both good and bad times, and that the cycle is one that we cannot control. It is something that is subjected to both kings and workers, and that nobody on earth can avoid what is fated. When you have good moments in your life, make sure that you enjoyed it to the fullest, for what comes up must always go down. The same is true in reverse. When you are in a bad situation, things will eventually become better. Greater forces that are outside of human control are at work here. The same forces that govern the changing of the seasons or the rising and setting of the sun is also the master of luck and the fate of individuals. Where it lands is as random as chance. You may find yourself at either the top or bottom, but remember that no matter what the outcome, no matter what the outcome, it may not last very long, for the wheel always turns.
That's good. I like that.
Wow, that actually gave me shivers.
Yeah, I know. I want to get
that.
that paragraph out and read it again someday. That's a good one.
That is a good one.
I mean,
It's a good well said interpretation of the Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah.
You may be up, you may be down.
Yeah.
But it's always short-lived either way.
That's right.
Always turning.
One moment you're almost drowned by a rogue wave, and the next moment you've managed to secrete yourselves into some pilfered robes and go into the inner fastness of the cultic.
Stare into the dark heart of a volcano.
Code.
Yeah.
All right, Joe. I stole this from you last time because they fell out of the deck. So you tell me when to stop.
I'm ready. Stop.
Top or cut?
Cut.
He's a big cutter.
A big cut. Well, we haven't cut yet.
Cut me, Mick.
Half of the season.
Oh, that looks familiar.
We had this
the upside
before.
down 9 of Wands?
Another reverse
Wow.
9 of Wands.
Wow.
Why is he bad?
Our first double.
Why is he
Yeah,
back?
that's
And in
weird.
the same direction.
That's in the same,
What was it before? We can talk about it.
Last time
You fought a sorcerer.
No, last time we had the same card in a row. I remember it was the 4 of Pentacles, but one was reversed and one was upright. This one, should we just do a reminder?
because
we've already
it was
pulled
after
before?
the wizard fight.
Yeah.
Or it was the wizard fight episode.
Yeah,
it was
this is the 9 of Wands in
Called
reverse.
it witchcraft.
Obstacles, adversity, and calamity. God fucking
That's
damn
right.
it.
Obstacles, adversity, and calamity.
So
That's
the
what we
wheel
need.
has turned this way.
Oh, man.
Calamity.
Yes.
There are
Okay.
so many obstacles to this scene.
It's all
The way it was
obstacles.
It's all
described,
obstacles.
it's all obstacles. Yeah.
Obstacles.
I thought about ending the
Obstacles.
episode with you and we'll see you next week before I even described it. But I was like, no, I want to paint as much of this picture as possible. And I really only painted half of it, just so you could think about it. And that you, the listeners and viewers, can think about it as well. But we'll take it back a little further. You are on the boat, heading to Grey Dragon Island. You have 3 members of Firm Action with you and a Soje Taro, a member of the Japanese Imperial Navy. He is there to get ocular proof that there is something going on that the Japanese would be interested in. And he probably is also looking, as mentioned, the super weapon, plans, anything he can take back to his superiors. And the end result may be that they just come and bomb the place. But you want to hold him off from doing that because you've got a bone to pick with Sir Aubrey, and you're working with Jack Brady, you're working with Firm Action. There's a strike force coming in on this island. En route to the island, a massive wave comes in the opposite direction to capsize your ship and presumably all of the other ships that were trying to come in to take out the cult. Vaughn goes over, the 3 of you and 1 member of Firm Action is able to hold on to the wreckage of the ship. You rescue Vaughn, Soje Taro, and 2 members of Firm Action gone. Drowned, you assume.
Dude, I think it's messed up, honestly, that because you don't want to play a Soje Taro, you killed a man.
I didn't kill him. The Wheel of Fortune did.
The Wheel of Fortune.
I rolled up, there's like an 80-something or a 90-something for his swim check.
So, let's not get into things that are too complicated now because we got enough on our plate already. What if he reported to somebody in Japan that he was going in to look into something on this island with these people, and then he ends up dead? Now Japan's coming looking for us.
I'm glad that we spent 90 minutes discussing how to approach this man. Another 45 minutes talking to him about what to do.
And
He fucking
And then he rolls a
drowns.
90
The
on his
first
swim.
magical rogue wave.
A naval officer can't swim and dies.
It was a big wave, but
It was a big wave.
but Chang survived.
Yes.
Yes.
You wash
Not
up.
Chang.
You wash up on the
New intern.
shores of Great Dragon Island, and you're not where you wanted to be. You wanted to be like on another part of the island where the dock was supposed to be, and so you decide to go straight into the jungle. There are these stunted palm trees, ash and cinders all over the ground, steam vents blowing up hot air that looks like smoke and fire. You go in for a while and you see a small village with some weird-looking people. Most of the women look pregnant in this village, all very strange. You see they're worshiping some sort of homemade idol in the middle of the village. You wait until they put on all their robes and march up towards the volcano before Carter sneaks in, starts looking around, sees there's an idol within each of these thatched huts and like little belts and adornments that have cryptical, little symbols on them. You avert your eyes from everything. You avert your eyes from the statue in the middle of the town, but you do notice obvious blood stains on the ground at the base of the statue. Luckily, you find one hut that is loaded with robes. You put on a robe. You give robes to your friends, and the 5 of you head up the pathway, up to the middle of the mountain where there's this gaping maw, like a mouth with 2 stalactite fangs, cult symbols all over the cave, and you go in. When you get to the base of these steps that lead now back down into the caldera, you see a hell of a scene. I don't want to repeat everything I said, but I do.
No, please do.
You know what I'll do? Let's go to the map.
This is what I need.
Let's go to the map.
Yeah, I need a visual
picture this.
So you get a visual.
Oh, this isn't very
No,
helpful.
not really.
Wow, it's a volcano.
So we're at the volcano.
Okay.
Wait, where are you? What do you see?
A volcano.
Did you look to the right?
map?
The right?
Oh, way more helpful. Way
This was
more
here the whole
helpful.
time?
Oh,
I just added this.
Gosh.
So this gives you a little bit more of a visual to go with my description. So, as described last week, your eyes are immediately drawn to this gleaming metal bullet standing in the center of the chamber, 75 feet high. It's suspended on girders above a magma pit. The magma pit and this slime on the walls is giving everything in the room, right up through the hallway that you're entering into, a baleful orange glow. There are people working on circuits and wires all on this machine. There are also these weird people walking around with these odd looking black headdresses that are grabbing this black sludge from some pit and bringing it over to the magma pit. There is a third pit that is like seawater where you see a fish-like humanoid person come up and just start to join the fracas. There is, I mentioned there are several other fish-like humanoids. You're a little bit further away and there's lots of people in the room because there are lots of people wearing these cult robes that you are wearing. But there are these fish-like humanoids and they've got tridents and looks like they're ordering these people with the headdresses to do things. Go to the pit, grab that stuff, bring it over there. There's a huge statue in the room with its back to you. You now see that statue. You now see blood all over the ground, underneath it. And there are severed limbs hanging from every single part of this giant, 30-foot statue, facing away towards an opening in the wall that's kind of higher up. So some sort of viewing chamber that has direct view of the face.
Of outside?
No. So it's like a chamber in the wall that faces the face of the statue.
Oh.
Statue is turned
cut
away.
into the rock.
Cut into the wall. Like a second room up. Some way you can get up there, you assume.
Also, I just remembered, not to cut you off, but I am cutting you off. The murders that kept happening in Shanghai where people's appendages
Yes.
people were being
Severed
dismembered.
Right. We have newspaper articles about that.
Down where those ended up.
Sure do. What else before? So the dark pool, the magma pool, the water pool, fish-like people, people with headdresses, lots of cultists in robes.
Yada yada.
This entire scene is horrifying. Give me a sanity roll.
Oh.
There it is.
There it is. It was coming. It had to.
I mean, how can one's sanity withstand such a sight?
It's just a lot. It's just a lot, frankly.
Rolled a 4. Sane AF.
Sane AF.
Got a 17 under 55.
Okay,
Wow.
it's 2 successes.
63 over 59. I was so sane
Come on,
for so
Vaughn.
long.
55 over 27.
27, Vaughn?
Fairuz
I'm always
and
hanging by a
Carter take 1 point of damage. Marion and Vaughn take 1d6.
Of sanity
Oh,
loss.
don't give
Do
me
you want
that.
us? Do you want us to roll that?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you
So
go
this could be-
5 5 and over?
5 and over, you have to roll intelligence and maybe have a bout of madness.
But with his sanity being so low, it's not going to take much for you to get
To go over
1/5 of your total in a day.
That's right.
But maybe this will be the only sanity-inducing horror. 1d6.
6.
Okay.
Oh, this is
Back to you
truly
in a
the most
second.
horrific thing I've ever seen in my life.
It really is.
Yeah.
Carter and Fairuz.
As soon as he sees
take one.
the fish man jump out of the water and then just start walking around and ordering people to do
Putting
stuff.
a little hard
It's
hat on.
No! Can't be.
Vonsky.
So, a fifth of my starting sanity on this day, if I have 27, so that would be like a 5.5. We
Call
round
it
up
6.
6. So if I lose the maximum right now, I'm even without rolling intelligence.
Right.
I'm indefinitely insane.
Yeah.
I wish I could tell you that I hadn't just rolled a 6.
Oh my.
You guys both rolled 6. The Wheel of Fortune is going the wrong way.
The wands have turned against us.
Calamity.
Okay.
Comes Vanna White. All right. Carter and Fairuz take 1 point.
6.
I need an intelligence roll from Marion.
I'm gonna fail. Come on, Marion. He's so intelligent, though. Don't be too intelligent for your own good. 72 over 70.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh,
No indefinite insanity.
Or bout of madness.
Bout of madness, yes.
Oh.
No bout of madness. Okay, but keep in mind, you've taken 6, and look at what 1/5 of a day of your total is, because if you take any more...
Dude, I wish I could do that math. It's beyond me.
What was your start? What was your
Maybe another time.
What was it to start today? 50-something?
59.
59, so if you take
11?
12, call it 12, round up, 12 points today, you will... but hey, you'll be fine.
You just took 6.
okay.
All right, so,
So
Mr. Vaughn.
indefinite insanity means, I don't know if by the letter of the law, about is triggered at this moment.
About is triggered...
But it's a phobia, a compulsion.
Yeah,
A-
I have an idea of
Well-
what that will be. We'll play with this. But what happens is
practical terms,
any further sanity loss,
Yeah.
you will
If I lose
suffer
1 point of
bouts.
sanity while in the throes of this, I will suffer another bout of madness.
And so for you, well, we'll talk about this bout of madness, but just keep in mind, for you, there are things in here that you can't let him look at. Because even to be confronted with this, you're gonna have to, it's gonna be a lot. But we'll see how this unfolds. We kind of knew that this is what's gonna happen.
It's just the consummation
Yeah.
we knew was...
Here's what I'm gonna say. You stare at everyone, all of these people. You kind of get lost in the sea of these robes, watching everyone walking around, watching people working. They've got welding equipment, sparks flying, magma bubbling. And, with everyone wearing these hooded robes, you almost... it dehumanizes everything and everyone in the room for you.
Mhm.
You can't even make out people. It just looks like this large, undulating mass of people, not unlike the Chakotay, which was just a blob of faces and limbs. But for a moment, one of the cultists look towards you, and you see a face underneath the cowl of one of these hoods, smiling and letting you know that everything is going to be okay. And it's Oberon Doyle. He turns and immediately gets lost in this. But you know everything is going to be okay. That you are going to be reunited with him once and for all.
Yes. You maybe just hear, you just see me, Vaughn, beholding this scene, horrid as it is, like all of you. It's like, old chum, dear boy. Obi. Yes, it was Providence that led us here. It's all right. Yes. This will come to its consummation. Obi's here. It's all right. And, I may begin to walk into the room.
Hold on. Put a hand on Vaughn's shoulder.
Can I do mine? My sanity loss?
Yeah, you did lose. You guys lost a little. If you want to see how that manifests, you can.
My eye twitches.
How does your 6 manifest?
My 6 loss, I think, is he starts to walk in as you reach out to grab him. Marion just grabs you, Carter, like just on the back of your shoulder, and he's like, I was wrong, God. We were wrong. We have to bomb this place. We cannot do this. It won't happen here. We have to alert the Navy. We have to alert the Chinese. And he starts to turn around and walk the other way.
Wait. Back out. Both my arms are reaching out to two different... Whoa! Marion, hold on. We're the only ones that can do this, okay? We're here now.
What could we possibly do
I
in this
don't
place?
know. Vaughn, where are you going? Stop.
What?
Beirut, talk to him.
Vaughn, look at me.
Yes.
Look at me. Hey, it's the 4 of us. And Chang. It's 4 of us. Chang.
Oh, yes, Chang.
We have a mission.
So rude.
Stay focused.
Of course, focus. Yes. Don't worry. There's nothing that we can't do now. There's nothing we can do. It's all... We're a part of a greater story now. Everything that we do will move along according to the rules of divine providence.
Okay. Positive thinking.
He's not making any sense. That doesn't make sense. All right. There's no... This isn't some small ritual. We can't just break this up. This is a massive... There's too many of them.
And Feyre puts her hand on Vaughn's shoulder as she looks out onto this huge metal bullet, as you described it. And like her eyes go distant and she remembers that passage that was translated. Yes. The pale viper's plan to salt the heavens with the poisoned metal stolen from the sky comes to fruition. On the day the sun grows dark, the silver bird shall take wing. Its fiery death proclaims the opening of the way for our mistress and her kin. All shall see and burn. And then she remembers the ritual from Mr. House and how their ritual had torn open the sky. And Feyre is of the belief that this thing will go into the sky and possibly tear into the sky and to bring the bloated woman and possibly death to everyone.
You described this thing as a bullet.
Yeah.
Is the point up or down?
All right, so...
Is it just like a spaceship?
Like a rocket?
Like a rocket.
Yeah.
You guys don't know what that is.
We don't
yes,
know.
we do.
Yeah.
They do. There's like...
It's an artillery shell.
Yeah, it doesn't look... It looks like something you would see on like a pulp child's comic book.
Yeah, like Fly to the Moon.
Like Fly to the Moon or like...
Little Nemo.
Aliens land on Earth.
Right, so it has fins.
Yeah, it has fins.
Okay.
The bullet's unrecognizable metal. Because the metal isn't like, oh, that looks like steel. No, it has this, it shines with a variety of oily colors that you've never seen before, colors that defy explanation. There are these small, stylish Art Deco motifs that are worked into the hull of the machine as well. And the fin-like steering vanes of the strange craft are fanciful. There's a very artistic way in which this is made, but the bullet sort of like bloats outward. It almost has like an egg shape to it. The top, though, because you're asking about the top, is open like a cigarette butt. It looks incomplete.
Yes.
And just one last thing, so you have a full clear picture of it. There are a dozen or so thick pipes, like inch-thick pipes, leading from the bottom of the machine directly into the magma pit, where people are bringing black sludge or something and putting it in the magma pit. And there's a white hot glow that looks like fluorescent bulbs from where they meet the magma, but it's blinding intensity. All the workers have goggles on to protect their eyes as they're like working on this machine.
Would you pass me that one more
Yes.
time? That's the thing. you
So-
just read.
So they're working on the fuse?
We must disrupt this ritual, but how?
All right. First thing we need to do is figure out how we can blend in. Where are the people that are wearing these robes?
There's like 50 of them milling about the room.
And
It's super dark in here, but there's several sources of light, and the way the chamber is sort of like irregularly shaped, it makes everything shadowy. So around the corners and the edges of the room in particular, it's shadowy, and so it's hard to tell how many people there are, but it looks like there's probably a few score cultists in robes mixed about. They're staying kind of away from the craft, or they're admiring the craft.
But they're not working
Think like
on it.
eyes wide shut. They're looking at this craft
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
talking about how
They're not working
how
on it.
wonderful
They're
this is.
separate
There
from the
are
workers.
and there are workers that are being subjugated to work by these fish people holding tridents. Seems like there's some other like much larger fish person that you see come into view that is like twice the size of a human.
Jesus.
And so it doesn't always come into view, but every once in a while you're like, don't want to look at that. And then you've got the cultists that are, talking, and just, it's cocktail hour.
Is there a
Okay,
role
so there
that
are-
Fairuz can do to is she on the right track of what this thing is supposed to do?
Yeah, give me...
Can I just say one thing I didn't
Yes.
say before? We said they're going to set off a volcano. An eruption is going to blot out the sun. Some silver bird is going to fly. We thought it was
But
some...
what if that's a silver bird?
Yeah. No, this I think this is
that's
it.
a silver bird
But what's in here and the opening... So here's what I think. It's open, and they're going to fill it
with some.
with poison metals. Because it's going to salt the sky with poison metals.
Right.
Which is going to open the way, I think, like you said.
I think
And it said, this is the part I didn't pay attention to before. Its fiery death proclaims the opening of the way, meaning I think it's just going to go up there and explode.
Yep.
Explode.
And
So
they'll tear open.
inside of it,
whatever.
they're filling it with probably explosives and some kind of poison.
Right.
Much
And
Or the
maybe
metal
they
itself.
need the eruption of the volcano is what is going to propel it
Yeah,
into
because
the
they don't
sky.
have jet
Yes.
fuel back then.
Yeah, they don't
right?
have a rocket engine.
It's like needing a lightning bolt to generate 1.21 gigawatts.
Right.
Exactly.
You may I mean this is Ross saying this. It seems like tipping this thing into the volcano might be the fine if you could
Before it gets filled.
before
with-
it gets filled
yeah.
up. Maybe if it's right over
We can
the
deal with these struts that are holding it up. You said there's iron girders that are sort of like suspending it.
Yeah, it's
They
but it's
come
creating
up
like a
and over.
scaffolding so guys can work on the higher portions of it, but the bottom of it is right in the magma. Maybe it could be, what's the word I'm looking for, sabotaged,
Yeah.
but you also don't know how volatile it is.
right, and if it fell in, does the poison then?
Yeah. Do we explode? Are we harmed or, directly?
Yeah. We're definitely, what I'm talking about is who's wearing our robes. He says it's like cocktail hour.
They're
I think
milling
we
around.
start milling around.
Yes.
And we're going to hear things and we're going to see things closer and get more information.
Are the people milling around, are they in little groups too?
Yeah,
So
they're
we could potentially
Could be a
stay
group.
either a group or groups of two split up.
Yeah, you can. I mean, the room is pretty large. You see where the pools are. There also appears to be doors built into the rock walls to the south, to the southwest. There's an opening at the bottom of the chamber, and then there's actually two openings towards the bottom of the chamber. So it looks like there's all these little side rooms and openings that you can explore.
Yeah, we should
Yeah,
try
we
exploring
should try to
those.
see what else is
And
in.
I'd love to get, this is just Joe talking, but I'd love to get up to that viewing chamber that's above the statue. That seems to be a place of importance.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where Penhew is.
Yeah.
Overseeing the operation or something.
But I don't think we should split up in less than groups of two, because in case one person has to keep their eyes closed.
No, we just stay together.
Yeah.
We just
All
stay
right.
together.
Or just stay together. Okay.
I think that there's a chance we could get down there and maybe we see a couple people walking toward those stairs. Just go now. Just kind of walk behind them.
Okay.
And then in
Peas and
terms of
carrots,
not
peas and
looking
carrots.
at the fish people, like totally in character, like Marion is not going to look at the fish people. He's going to keep that cowl up as much as possible just so that his face is not seen.
Yeah.
So like he's just going to ignore that as much as possible.
Okay.
To try to not be seen by them because they seem like some sort of
Off. Something's off.
Yeah, well they're like slavers or something. You know, is what it seems. And so he doesn't want to be noticed and told to do some job or something. So he's just not going to make eye contact.
All right, let's start making our way.
Which way do you want to go here? Obviously, your pawns are probably smaller than they really are in comparison to the size of the room. So, like all Call of
Relatively
Cthulhu maps, like this is more
Yeah, just
indicates
give me
which
an idea.
direction you're going.
Yeah.
You tell me when this bout is coming to an end, if it is.
Yeah.
But Vaughn is totally fixated on the robed figure that turned to him and smiled at him.
Find your friend.
It's like, yes, it's split up. Too right.
To the north of the chamber, right kind of where you're standing near the entrance here, there's tools, packing crates, all sorts of raw materials. And there's also these like small cigar-shaped tanks with these strange nozzles and harnesses. And you see some of the workers are wearing these as they're like working on the silver bullet.
This is the result. Venue's fabrication. The factory that you set ablaze.
Yeah. I mean, Troy, recalling the pieces that we found in the vault or whatever, like the things that we came across, same material. I'm guessing same.
For the magic bullet, the thing, magic bullet. Yeah, you're trying to remember what you saw from the blueprints in Henson Manufacturing, and without knowing like the intricacies of every individual part, it's hard to tell. But the alien nature of this ship and the alien nature of those parts lead you to believe that there's a direct connection here. And so then you start to think: was Gavigan, or employing Henson Manufacturing to send these parts here, and
Sure.
I have to kind of work that out, but it all seems connected.
Okay, how do we get it? Are we going to go around the black sludge or are we going to go around the seawater? I feel like we should go around the black sludge.
Black sludge, yes. Yes, black sludge. We'll go down and try to sort of be near the other cultists that are wearing these bloated woman robes while walking past the salt water, getting close to the girders. And I just want to like look at the girders and the ship and this, whatever you called it, the
All right, so
scaffolding. I want to look for signs of
Spothead.
yeah.
indicate
for
where
signs.
on the map you want to head, like to the. All right, so that's the sludge pit.
Yes.
The green pit, I believe, is the.
It looks
That's
more.
the salt water.
Salt.
Let me just make sure.
It's got stairs going into it. I would imagine that's fish people stairs.
Yeah, I mean, I said
Oh,
Fish accessible.
yeah. The blue, the one to the right is the sludge pit.
Oh, the one to the right is.
seawater.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
then let's
in
go
that
around
case,
the
then
sludge.
yeah, start strolling.
Yeah.
They're putting this sludge
Into
into the base of the.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah.
Yeah.
You go look over there. I'll give you some more information.
Also,
Okay.
I would love to make a separate spot hidden, which is Carter's like, there's like Jack Brady. It's got to be. We didn't see him die. We don't know how many ships were lost. He wants to scan around and see if Jack Brady is somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, he's already established that this dude can like slink in and out of places. I want to see if we're not alone.
Is there any other firm action here?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, give me a spot hidden.
Hold on. Give Kirk a chance. I'm pretty sure 35 over 34. I'm gonna spend 1. Let's just make it regular.
Regular
Luck.
success. Okay, so I mentioned it's very shadowy and very dark in here, which is good for you guys. It allows you to kind of sleek about without your faces being seen. It is hard to distinguish if there is any friend here. You know what I mean? It looks like there are cultists and there are workers and there are fish people. You don't see anyone else. So if Brady's here, he could be dressed as a cultist, maybe disguised as a worker. You're looking, you don't see. You do see now as you get closer to these workers with the skull caps that it's not a hat. It's like...
Oh, the headdress thing you're talking about?
Yeah, it's like oily black sludge that is like almost like melded onto their head. And they have a very vacant look in their eye.
Lobotomized.
As they're grabbing...
Mind control sludge.
Mind control sludge.
Would this be like an occult role, possibly, of maybe getting a little...
I would say probably mythos, which it would be a long shot.
It would be.
But, the difficult thing is as you move closer to this sludge pit, you're keeping your gaze down while also trying to take in the room. And it's kind of hard not to see these scaly, fish-like people, like speaking in a language you don't know, like prodding these enslaved men and women with their tridents as they like descend into the sludge pit with a bucket and fill up the bucket with some disgusting looking viscous black substance, and then they walk over. It's just like an assembly line. Walk over, dump it into the magma pit, and then they walk back over, and it's just this endless picking up stuff, the sludge, walking over.
Does the sludge look exactly like the sludge on their head?
Uh-huh. Same color, same substance.
You know what, screw it. Can I do a mythos roll? Why not?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Just don't fumble it.
Can you fumble a mythos roll?
Oh, you can fumble anything.
Roll a 27, but I needed a 5 or under.
Yeah,
so that's not a...
Pretty good.
As we make our way, Carter would like to peek down into the magma pit to see where the sludge is going and what it's doing.
Okay.
And if he needs to be like he's pretending to like do what everyone else is doing, the other people in the robes and stuff.
All right, so you walk over to this bubbling pool. Kind of looks like the La Brea tar pits, right?
Yeah.
And unlike the seawater pit, what's happening here, which is calm and kind of nice, it's nowhere near as benign. There are these sloping steps that lead into this uneasy, watery murk. And as you're standing there, one of the guys comes and just brings a bucket of this goop and then walks out. And as he pours it into the magma pit, because now you're over there watching the magma pit like pulses with a light when this goop gets thrown in there.
So
is
the
the goop
is hastening the eruption.
Yeah, is
Right.
the goop
The catalyst.
This is
said
what...
it smells like this is the dumbest thing, but is there a way to get a sense of it? If it was flammable, it's being dumped literally into liquid fire.
So the sense you get this deep into your experience with the mythos is that this pit is alive. This bubbling is breathing. There is something alive about this otherworldly substance.
Not the magma pit.
No, they are and they're feeding this to the magma to power this alien craft.
What was the fucking thing in the one shot we just did at Gen Con? The black sludge.
Oh.
Skid's penis.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is this... I know that failed the mythos roll, but is this sludge that's also on people's heads, is this what's causing people to be off?
Yeah, well, as you're standing there looking, and all four of you are together, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Five,
that's right, because Cheng's there.
Did Cheng make a sandwich?
As you're standing there looking, eyes, you tell me if they're not, but eyes down, all of you just see this giant body like walk past you.
That is so terrifying.
Like 14-foot tall, scaly body holding a like dark black gray substance in its hand and like muttering things.
I'm
I'm gonna need a
distracting Vaughn.
I feel like I'm gonna need a sanity roll.
come on.
I just said I was distracting.
You can't do that to Vaughn.
There's a 14-foot fish person walking around.
This is what it is.
It's just sort of impossible not to.
Oh God, no! I know.
Am I close enough to be seeing this?
Yeah, I think it walked by all of you.
We said we
Damn
weren't
it.
looking at anything.
Yeah, don't look at his face.
23. I'm good.
but- okay. I'll tell you how that breaks out. This is just to look at it, right?
Let me just say, as Ross, I'm sorry for things I may do that will endanger you. But
This sucks.
This is the game.
But it's Vaughn.
I know.
I am.
Can't do it without Vaughn.
I know.
Well, I failed, of course. 32 over 26.
Okay.
I got an 86. God.
I rolled 100.
Oh, Beretta. Okay, fumbled in a sand.
Oh my god.
Cheng rolled a 96.
Fuck. 23.
23. All right, you take 1 point of sanity damage. Let's start with you. What happens? What happens in that moment as you are like, now you've lost 2 sanity, you're trying so hard to stay sane, and you know your fiancé is not going to be able to handle this, but you look into the eyes of your friends here and you see that they're starting to crack as well. How does this manifest for Feyruz?
I think, like, for a moment, like you said, the bubbling lava is, we have the feeling that it's alive. She maybe hears something for like a split second. Like it talks to her and says something briefly. I don't know what that would be. I leave that to you.
Your hair looks awesome.
Here's what you hear.
Maybe she's born with it.
Maybe it's Aboth.
As this...
That was it.
Maybe it's... All right, ready? As this thing, this a 14-foot scaly creature holding something, walks by and speaks in a language where just hearing the language makes your skin shudder, you turn away and look towards this living pit, and you do hear a voice. You hear a song that your mother sang to you when you were a baby, like a lullaby. And you hear her voice singing it to you.
Mother.
Calling you. Putting you to sleep.
This was 1 point that you took? Didn't
Yes.
you succeed?
Yeah, I just lost 1 point.
You're on top of it.
Your mother's singing to you.
You're on top.
Great. I can't wait to see what happens from here.
Yeah.
With 100, you take max sanity loss, which is 6.
Well, that's over. Well, we're not over 5th yet, but obviously that's over 5.
And Vaughn and Marion will take 1d6.
So no matter what, I rebout.
Rebound.
I mean,
You were clean for 5 minutes. You rebounded.
You did it again.
I lost 5.
Oh, no, Vaughn. No!
Marion,
If I roll a 6,
that's a 5th.
that's a 5th of my sanity in a single day. This thing walks by. He's got, and Marion, his eyes down. He just squeezes his eyes shut so hard, and there's sweat pouring down his face. Maybe even a tear starts to come out of the side of his eye. He's like, please no. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with you. 5. We rolled 6, 6, 5, 5.
Unbelievable.
God damn it!
All right. The two of you
Stop dressing alike for an episode.
give me an intelligence roll.
Oh, this intelligence roll. Why am I rolling 5?
And 5 and 1, John.
I mean, I'm
Yeah, you're saving the best for last.
Absolutely crushed it. Extreme success.
That's bad.
That wasn't an extreme. You rolled a 30-something.
13.
Oh. Yeah, that's bad.
Okay, this is one you want to fail.
Yeah, I succeeded as well.
Okay.
ouch. So we're all
All right, here's this.
quite cracked.
You guys want to have some fun?
No. Not
It's
having
going to
fun.
end it.
All right.
go.
Your combined sanity loss, your natural instinct is to back away from what has induced this sanity loss. So I'm going to have you both scatter away from the group and get lost in the crowd.
Oh God!
But
No!
we're not like fully running. We're just sort of
No,
like
you're just
backing
kind of
up.
like, but as you back up, you lose sight because everyone's hooded, so you can't tell who's Cheng, who's on.
Yeah, start
who's
looking
Fairuz.
around and suddenly...
So both of you get lost, and you're not in your right mind. It's fear. You're running from the source of your fear. Vaughn.
Everything's fine, you said. My beloved is here. The gates between life and death have cracked open. Everything that I've seen up till this point has shown me this. The corpse coming to life in the base of the pyramid in Peru. The visions I've seen. Oberon speaking to me in New York. My brother. My brother talking to me at Eagle's Grange. All of these were gifts, visions, not lies, not delusion. Because these things have another name when they are true. It is prophecy. I am here for a purpose. God chooses the most humble of his messengers to be given the gift, and his finger has reached down and touched me. And now I see Leviathan walks abroad, on land, the sky disgorging its fire. The end times are here. But what have we to fear? God is in his heaven. All is right with the world. Things will be set right. The dead have broken out of their sepulchres and are here. The celestial court is now on earth, and the kingdom of heaven is now here among us, rising again. He shall be in its temple, and I am his prophet.
Look around you, and the walls of this cave, covered in this strange orange fungus, start to pulsate in and out, as if the cave itself is breathing. And you feel in this moment that God is testing you, just as he did Jonah.
Yes.
And you have gone into the belly of the whale, seeking God's mercy. The cave is alive. You are within it.
Yes. I am within the beast. And if not, everyone's scattered. I'm walking to where you said there were tools. I'm picking up the largest...
Fairuz didn't scatter.
scatter.
She's got it.
Okay, I am walking to where the...
Cheng scattered.
I see the tools. I take the largest wrench or whatever I can find, and I just make a beeline to the superstructure of the artillery shell in the center of this space. I am Jonah. I am in the whale. A cleansing is to come. For I saw a beast rising out of the sea, having 7 heads and horns. I saw a beast rising out of the sea, he says as a fish person comes out of the little aquatic cavern. Upon its head, a blasphemous name. Upon its head, one of the slaves with the ichor pulsating on its brow. Leviathan is here. But God's prophet is here also. And I just walk to it to begin to just fit it into a bolt and rip this scaffolding down and send this blasphemous rocket down into the fiery pit from whence it came. I cast thee into the lake of fire. I am God's instrument.
We'll be back right after this break.
Okay.
Everyone is very nervous, including me. This is a lot, but this is what it should feel like. This deep into the adventure, this deep into Shanghai.
Disagree.
Hard disagree.
Yeah.
I want the occasional cat person, and then I want some nice fluff, intercharacter relationships.
Yeah.
Like
I thought we were playing a dating sim. Is that what we're doing?
This is a fun dating sim.
yeah,
A fun dating sim with an occasional cat person.
plans for me and Joe, and now
We're growing together.
I'm trying to think the best way to attack this, and I think it would be best is we end on this moment of you walking towards the magma pit with a wrench, and we cut away from there. And we pick up on Carter.
Tillinghast!
Tillinghast, you, in this moment of fear, not unlike Marion, scatter away from your friends. You're trying to get away from this.
May I just interject?
oh,
Are you having a,
damn it!
are you having a bout of madness right now?
Yes.
Yes,
When was the last time Carter had one of these?
cat person. I think
Was
cat
that it?
person. I went 5,
Okay.
and I went catatonic.
I'm just like, I feel like, Carter has not gone there that much.
Yeah, he hasn't.
Yeah.
Here's the good news. Both you and Marion get a 5% increase in Cthulhu mythos
Oh, great!
Nice.
from going indefinitely into or having a bout of madness from a mythos creature.
So this fish man, who the art is now up on screen,
Yeah. You see
is
this.
a Cthulhu mythos.
This is a Cthulhu mythos creature.
That I said I wasn't looking at.
14 feet tall if he's a yard, holding this
If he's a
quivering mass of something. You see all these other creatures walking around. It walks by you. Your Cthulhu mythos goes up by 5. Your sanity.
Well, actually, according to my sheet, I already have the 5 from something else.
Yeah, no, I think
earlier.
Michael updated our
Yeah.
sheets.
Oh, just now. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
On top
on
of
it.
gleefully.
But of course your
steepling his
max-
fingers.
exactly. He's back there.
during the lunch break, we're sitting there like talking while we're waiting for the ramen and yada yada, and I just see him just like constantly just like looking up into the upper corner of the restaurant to just not engage.
Thinking
Because we're
about
like, what if we're doing this? And then now that I think about it, it was more of like guilt. Couldn't look us in the eyes.
Sorry.
Not to not give something away, but because he knew.
He knows.
Were you
what's coming.
talking? You were talking shop.
Immediately,
Yeah,
I was like pacing the restaurant. I was like, no, we can crack this. Like we can figure this out.
So Ross and I chatted for, I don't know, 5 or 7 minutes.
Yeah.
About
6?
About our lives.
Definitely not 6 minutes.
It might have been 6.
Okay.
About our lives.
5 to 7.
We're just just chatting away. And then there's like a momentary lull in the conversation, and Rob just comes out of nowhere and just literally like puts his 2 hands on a table in the restaurant, and it's just like, okay, we have to figure out what we're going to do about this shit. I don't know if it's pointed up or if it's pointed down. And we were like, oh, okay, we're talking shop.
Yeah. Well, now you're quite insane.
Yeah.
There's
So
nothing but the mission.
Yeah.
And it's to get our characters out of this, because
Yeah.
if we lose them, we lose me. Okay. Carter this bout is sort of subsiding now, Troy.
Yeah, the bout is subsiding, and you find yourself. By the way, I think Ross, you get a +1 because you've already had a bout of madness from a mythos creature back in Peru, I think. So you'll get a +1. Sanity goes down. Your max sanity, not your actual sanity, goes down. Not worried about Vaughn's max sanity. I don't think he's back up to 97 or whatever it is.
no, sir.
Let's. Oh man, just so many options here.
Okay.
I'm going to say that what wakes you up is you just kind of like bump your head into this.
Can I say what wakes me up?
Yes.
If this is a bout of madness,
Mhm.
he's like backing away. The fish person, fish Goliath, whatever's going on here. He's breathing, and it's almost maybe similar to what happened with Marion. Carter used to spend half of his life running out of dangerous situations, keeping himself alive, caring about nothing other than himself. He there's like a flash, like a white flash, like that. And he kind of snaps out of it. And he looks up towards the entrance where we came in. And Margot's standing there with a camera.
Oh, like.
And then looks at me and then backs up and disappears. Get it together. Okay, all right. And is Marion, we scattered, he's nowhere near.
Scattered. I'm going to say that you are now deeper in the chamber. You see the statue is nearby, but you know better than to look up at it in your current state. However, now that you're deeper in the room, you know what, let's actually just put you there so you can see some more of the room.
Get this fish person off my fucking...
All right. You see to the west, down in the southern corner here, there is like a cage built into the rock wall. And within the cage, there are several people just kind of like sitting there. Some are on the ground, like rocking back and forth. But it seems like they are prisoners in a cage, and they're just like looking very vacant. There is another stairway in to the south. Looks like it goes up, perhaps up to that chamber that faces the statue. And then there's an opening in the wall to the south that looks like it leads to a room, and then a set of double doors. But you're deeper in. You're closer to where that cage and the statue are. And again, just cultists everywhere. They're brushing up against you in their robes and talking.
Okay. All right. Even back then, I feel like something like this, a machine like this, there's got to be like an ignition switch. There's got to be something. Unless it's just like bucket after bucket until finally it's like, well, better go. It feels off to me. So I would love to try to determine with a spot hidden or whatever check you think is appropriate. Is there like maybe it's this window that the statue's facing into, but the equivalent of like a control panel.
Okay.
Something that would initiate launch.
Give me a spot hidden.
Initiate launch sequence.
Nope. Oh, wait, yes, 28. Thought that was a 70. 28 under 34.
28 under 34. While you don't see any sort of control panel, it does look like there is some sort of a workshop here to the south. That open hallway I'm pinging on the map, it looks like there's a big table with maybe blueprints or schematics and parts. And you do see from time to time people going in there and then coming back out. So maybe there's some sort of control mechanism in there.
Are there robed people going in and out or just workers?
Both.
Okay.
But yeah, no triggering device.
Okay, I'm going to start heading that way.
Okay. And I think in typical movie fashion, we see you walking that way just as Marion walks by you.
We don't
doesn't recognize you. Mm-hmm. And so Marion, you walk by him sort of in the direction of the statue, and you boom, like maybe back into it or run into it and
trip into the lava and die.
It breaks you out of your stupor, and now you are way, way down to the southern end of the chamber. You see the prisoners. You see that staircase leading up.
Yeah, the first thing he's going to do once he gets his bearings is he looks kind of just like peering over the edge of the cowl, and he's looking to make sure that he's created enough distance from that creature. He just had to get away from it, but then he realizes what he's done. He thought maybe everybody would do the same thing he thought of doing, which makes no sense. Looks around. Looks around, realizes he's alone. First thing I'm going to do is a spot hidden for any of them.
Yeah.
So I'm going to look for any of my friends, just kind of like trying not to panic as he's looking around to see if he can catch any faces. Spot hidden. 25 under 45.
25 under 45.
How much luck you got? You want to go hard?
I want to go hard. Go hard so bad.
Save your luck. Regular success?
I can go hard.
Don't go hard. You know, I just said that you just walked by Carter. I think you see Carter walking in the direction of this open hallway to the south that I'm pinging here. There's two. There's the staircase leading up, and then there's an open, into another chamber, opening it. You think it's Carter. Not 100% sure.
Let me tell you something really quick about your pings. they don't matter very much because the map is enormous, and your pings are like, ping, ping.
Beep. I know. I wish I could control the size of my ping. That happens when you get older.
It's a tiny ping. Yeah. All right. He is going to, seeing Carter, he just recognizes maybe his gait or something, the way that he's walking. He starts like slowly walking up behind, trying to act natural, not walk too fast. And then he looks when he gets really close next to him. Right, you're on this side. Carter. Hey. I lost the others. Where's Vaughn? Where's Feyruz?
No, I can't see him. There's something over here, though. There's some sort of workshop or something. I think some schematics or something. You might have a key to how to shut this thing down.
We have to find the others. We can't shut it down on our own.
We might have to.
All right. And he'll start walking toward where Carter's walking. And meanwhile, you know what I do want to do, if I can, is he does want to like risk a glance up the wall at that opening over which the goddess seems to be looking to see, is there any movement up there? Does he see anybody leaning over? Does he see any people?
Okay. Just look up there, and I mean, it's hideous. You are reminded of that statue you saw in Ho Fang's mansion that looked like almost like an elephant face with tusks and tentacles coming out, but this is just an oversized, I don't even want to call it voluptuous, it's like grossly obese woman with folds of skin and a mask covering her face with like several tentacles coming out where a face should be, one of those like rice hats covering her eyes. But on top of all of her outstretched arms are these decaying limbs. So you look up there and you see that the face of this statue that you don't want to look at is looking directly at this opening. And it looks like there might be people up there or a person.
See like a shadow maybe?
Shadow, yeah, there's shadows on the walls of people probably walking up there. Maybe it's a trick of the light.
Yeah. We have to get up there. So yeah, as we walk over to these schematics, we're like, there's people up there, Carter. There is people up there.
Okay, all right, one thing.
You overlook.
One thing at a time.
He must be up there. Can you? All right, one thing at a time.
We cut back to Feyruz. Feyruz, you see Vaughn walk back, grab a tool, a wrench, and begin walking directly towards the magma pit. Cheng is gone, Marion's gone, Carter's gone. You assume they're all dead.
So as the last we left Feyruz, she had heard whispers of her mother singing a lullaby to her, and she's kind of like lulling to sleep. And as one dream can fluidly shift into another, the song changes, and it's Vaughn's voice singing into her ear as they were slow dancing on the ship to London right before he proposed to her. And she snaps out of it and immediately sees Vaughn with that look in his eyes that she's very accustomed to now.
Oh, crazy eyes, Vaughn.
As he's beelining it to this thing, and she books it. And unless you do anything to try to physically stop me, she will either just shove him to a safer area, or even if she has to pick him up, she'll do whatever it takes to move him away. And she will look over and see whether, if she could spot where you have gone, and try to decide whether to take it back up the stairs or down. Can she see down the hallway? How far are they from this thing?
I'm going to need a spot hidden to see if you even see them. I think your eyes were focused on Vaughn, and this is going to be probably at least a hard success, because to give you the scope of how many people.
And
the
this
fact
is all
that you even
happening.
saw him is crazy, but I kind of set it up that you were like, I think it's him.
Everything's happening so fast, and so she just in a Hail Mary, but no, she rolled a 94 over 85, so she doesn't see where you guys have gone.
I see Vaughn.
But I see Vaughn, and so the closest I think they are is to the stairs. Yes.
You.
Vaughn and Feyruz.
Yeah, so if you see on the map, there's that pile of crates.
Oh, they're towards the okay.
So he walked up towards that pile of crates, and now he's walking directly back to where you are right now.
Okay, I think as these people have been milling about, nobody has been going back out, right?
Out where you guys came?
Right.
Yeah, like up and out.
No.
Doesn't look like no, not even any more arrivals. They're all here. The villagers were the last ones besides.
So since they're in the middle, she's going to try to shove him towards the hallway.
Into the magma pit. All right, now pull it. You want to pull him back from whence you came.
Not up the stairs, towards the other hall.
Which one? Right. I just want to make sure.
If they're by the bubbling pit, there's to her left or south is the other hallway.
Like by the statue, or do you mean where Marion and
there's
Carter?
A doorway. There's a doorway that you're closest to.
Okay, yeah. Let's do the doorway.
Okay,
let's do the doorway.
Because Marion and Carter are down near that other hallway.
Yeah,
if you can see them, but yeah, if you want to
but I can't see them.
Yeah,
so there's a risk that they might not be. That they could just be whatever. So she would go behind.
Okay,
the door.
Vaughn, you feel an arm on your shoulder. What do you do?
And I turn around expecting to see Oberon, and don't worry. I am his instrument. I am his instrument. I am his with all his power. You need not worry. You need not worry. My every action is a prayer.
She will let him ramble. She's pushing him. There's no time to talk. She's pushing him into
I will allow myself to be sort of guided.
Okay.
But she will once we get...
Still have the wrench.
If we get behind the door safely, that's when I'll...
You pull Vaughn towards these closed doors along the eastern wall. There's these two thick doors that seal off some area from the rest of the cavern, and it looks like the doors interleave in such a way that only one can be opened at a time, meaning one must always remain closed. What do? Do you just pound?
Yeah.
Knock?
Yep.
I think just it came to me that like expecting to see Oberon, I think I still do. And from time to time, I'm just like taking your shoulder and like, yes, of course, dear man. Not now. Not
Nora's
face. That was awesome.
Dear man.
It's almost like reaching into the hood, like caressing your cheek.
Whatever it takes for him to not be in, she'll play along.
Yep, great.
So she'll try to shove this door open.
You grab the handle, open the door. We cut back to Carter and Marion, this gruesome twosome.
Laurel and Hardy working their way through.
For real.
You walk through this open doorway in the southeastern section of the cavern into a living room full of Egyptian-looking artifacts. Your Egyptian symbols and signs that are also carved into the stone, statues, artifacts, necklaces, loads of one-of-a-kind, priceless objects. Old Carter's eyes start gleaming, thinking about...
have a way out of here. Financially.
Thinking about how much this stuff could be worth.
Could buy
a living room, so it's sort of comfortably furnished.
Very comfortably furnished.
In a volcano.
Yeah, it looks like somebody spends a lot of time in here.
This is Penu's house. Think about it, like all the Egyptian shit.
Oh yes, he's collecting it.
He like hangs out.
All right.
Oh wow!
Anybody in here?
Can we? Is there anyone in here?
There's no one in here.
Yeah, I'd like to do a search for
Spot
anything
hitting, whatever
with his
you want.
name on it, anything that identifies him, or
journal entry, April 1st. We have. If you do this, the thing will explode.
Hope no one hits this big red button.
Self-destruct sequence is.
Okay, so there's that. The other thing is an occult roll to maybe, identify the single most important thing in this room.
Give me a spot hidden.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do it.
Spot hidden.
Come on, Marion. We got this shit.
I may want to...
Unlock.
Oh, Dr. Marion.
Fuck yeah.
Wesley. Whoosh.
Go, Doctor.
3. Extreme.
I failed.
Success. Extreme.
And I want to say...
Well, seems all right. Let's go.
Well, whatever. You tell me what you want to tell me.
Okay. I mean, You think Fairuz would want to take a look at this stuff? She knows her Egyptian artifact, Egyptian history. This would be maybe interesting to her. You're a learned man. It looks like there's.
He's a professor of theology and the occult. He knows his histories in the more.
This is just a spot in around the room in general. What were you doing?
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
Yeah, there looks to be Egyptian artifacts from every single dynasty. This must be worth $1 million if ever sold to like a museum or a collector. But the way it's used here, it's all sort of just. It's kind of haphazardly arranged around the room with this little like makeshift throne, reclining throne in the back, like someone just sits here to like soak it all up. It doesn't look like it's nicely on display. It's just kind of scattered about like a dragon, like a dragon's hoard, like dragons just like to lie and treasure. It has
Scrooge
that
McDuck's vault.
feel to it. Yeah.
Okay.
But with an extreme success, you also notice a little like pull cord next to this makeshift throne in the back. And as you're walking around, you see that the cord goes up and over to the back wall behind the throne, like it's sort of connected to some sort of lever along the back wall.
What do you got? What are you looking at?
That drawstring there. Look.
Yeah, looks normal. Let's go.
He walks up to it and he says,
No, it looks like it goes back behind the wall.
Fuck yeah.
he starts looking at the wall. Yeah. He walks up to the wall and like presses on it for a second. I want to listen at that wall, because if this is indeed like a lever that would like open a wall, he wants to see if he hears anybody back there first. Okay. I'm going to do a quick listen.
What do you listen? Can I listen to?
I rolled an 83.
I feel like he's got his ear pressed against the wall. I'm not going to be like, what you got, bro? Nope.
What'd you roll?
An 80.
There's no one in there.
Great. I feel confident.
He has a gun in his other hand. Okay. Sweaty.
Yeah, Carter gets out his knife.
He just, with his other hand, he grabs the pull cord, looks behind him real quick, pulls it.
Pull it, and like something out of a James Bond movie, the rock wall just goes up and reveals a hidden chamber behind it.
Let's go.
Yeah. Let's go.
Come on, give us a little hope here, Troy.
Come on.
You make your way towards this hidden chamber. We cut back to Fairuz and Vaughn.
You in the room?
You open the door and go into this room. Dunk. Let's get you in there.
Come on, guys. Fuck. Sorry.
Do you shut the door behind you?
Yes. Are we alone in this room?
You are alone in this room.
And then she'll like take Vaughn and she'll shake him.
The shit out of him.
Vaughn, you need to come back to me. You need to come back to me. I need you to do that.
I'm already back here, boy. And I'm taking your hand and dropping to my knees and just like kissing your hand and your wrist. It's like, spirited me in here. It's rather like the headmaster's office, isn't it?
And she looks at Vaughn and is like, knows that this is not with consent. She's like, I do hope you forgive me for this. And she will plant a big fat one on him. And then to just kind of like shut him up. And then she takes him, shakes him by the shoulders, like, I need you to recite the Lord's Prayer over and over and over again for me. Can you do that? Can you do that?
Yes.
So the
Paternoster.
Yes. And so as he's doing that, Fairuz like closes her eyes, and she's never ever been a religious person, and she does not know any Christian prayers. So she reverts back to something she learned as a child, and so she will go and recite Ayatul Kursi in Arabic over and over and over again. And it is part of a larger prayer that it is recited that is heavily, heavily protects you against the evils of like devils and jinn. So this is her last, she's never seen Vaughn like this. This is her last desperate attempt. So we're having a little interfaith moment here. Our interfaith lavender marriage. In a cult of volcano. So she's reciting this, and Do I roll? What do I roll for this?
Nothing. You just roll play.
Would this be like are you trying to snap me out of this?
Exorcism?
Yeah.
No. I mean,
she's
this is
literally trying.
Kind of
This is her literal like last ditch. Like nothing can help me. Maybe religion.
Can shed all this the flesh and.
I need you to focus. Focus.
Heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
And then she's like closing her eyes and she's like reciting to herself. Yes. And then she starts like she's just rubbing his back gently.
Thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever.
Come back to me, Vaughn.
And is this? Can we consider this like a psychoanalysis moment that could get me out of here?
This moment of prayer between the two of you is enough to get you out of this second bout of madness. But you are obviously still only held on by the thinnest of strings.
Hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Lead us not into temptation, as we forgive those
Come back to me.
who trespass against us. It's not into temptation, as we forgive us.
Come back.
Deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom.
I was very worried.
Where am I, Gibran? Where am I?
We're still in the volcano. We're in a room.
God's name,
We're safe. We're safe. We're safe for now. But I need you to stay with me and focus, please.
Yes, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
We need to stay away from that lava. We need to find Marion and Carter.
Yes. What is this private place? And I will look in.
Yeah, what is this?
What is this room?
And now let's start looking around.
Troy's just smirking because he's
I'm just like crying. That was so beautiful.
That's great. Can I ask a background question?
Yeah.
Does Vaughn ever talk to Feyruz about Oberon?
No.
So she has no idea who this person is.
He has mentioned his name, and we've kind of. I think in our arrangement, perhaps on our honeymoon.
Yes.
Perhaps on our honeymoon.
I think we
have had discussions about how we cannot live the lives we choose yet, and so we are happy supporting each other in the lives that we
It's why their bond is so amazing.
Yeah.
Because they share this similar-ish.
By which I mean, it's not something we bring up all the time, but this
it is a quiet understanding, very British.
Yes.
Very quiet British understanding.
Understanding of mutual recognition.
But that quiet understanding does not include
platonic love.
You knowing this Obi's name at all.
I think she's heard him, but yeah, she has.
Okay, so if he says that,
she would know
loosely who that is.
In previous ravings, I'm sure it's come out as well.
The flesh pit, when you were picturing Oberon dancing with him, I don't know if you actually said his name or not, but that was very clearly you were seeing somebody that was.
I may have said it in passing also in terms of
just curious.
And we could have talked about it.
Very well could have spoken about it.
In the time, in the downtime that we've had between London and between Shanghai.
I love that image you had of us slow dancing on the ship. And these moments of kind of like stolen intimacy where, yes, we've kind of like revealed a little bit more to each other than we do to the outside world.
Yeah.
So yes, I think it's not something that's like constantly referred to, but you've heard this name. You know the nature of that relationship.
They would, Feyruz and Vaughn would know each other a little more personally, naturally, from the time they spend together than the rest of although we're all very close.
Yeah.
They would probably know some of our secrets.
Game recognized game.
Yeah.
And
but British, so quiet.
But quiet. What's this room? What does
this
room do?
We cut back. No. There are various shelves and tables in this room strewn with wires, machinery parts, books, blueprints. There is a workbench with cabinets underneath as well. At first glance, much of what you're seeing reminds you of what you saw at Henson Manufacturing, which Vaughn, I believe,
wasn't there.
No.
So, but you've told him enough about it, and you recognize it immediately.
And we took photos too.
Schematics, parts, and on the back wall, a very familiar looking chronometer is visible. You saw one in the basement of Juju House, you saw one at Meeser House, and here is one in this workshop.
And once again, encountering this again, is there... Forgive me if you've been over this, but just remind me and viewers, does this seem to be a distinct countdown? Or it's just keeping time?
All right, so we're
across
It's a marine chronometer. This would be the same double clocks used by ships' navigators all around the world to establish daily positions at sea. This particular timepiece is of an extremely high quality. You look at the minute and the second hands, and they agree with any timepieces you may have on you if you're wearing watches or a pocket watch or whatever. But the hour hands are set 8 hours earlier.
So would this correspond to, because this is a place that is receiving shipments, Juju House was a place that was receiving shipments. Does this tie into anything occult related, or is this just keeping a certain time for certain shipments of these objects that we...
Or intercontinental...
Give me a no roll, or perhaps science astronomy if you have it.
I'll do the intelligence roll.
Yeah, this is so cool. A
28.
An extraordinarily accurate mechanical.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
28 under 80, so it's a hard success.
Nice.
Hard success, and you need a hard no roll to learn. The 8 hour difference is about right for the difference between Greenwich Mean Time and East China Time. So
Greenwich is London.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So these chronometers that you've found are all precisely aligned for a very specific reason. You can guess at, but you start thinking about having to close these gates in Kenya, Australia, and Egypt, and you think about the timing of different things. Like, they need to all be on the same exact schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it all makes sense now.
They're bringing the apocalypse to fruition on their terms.
Didn't think they would need to synchronize watches.
Yes.
But they are thorough, aren't they?
Yes. The breaking and resealing of seals. The breaking of seals.
Do you think...
The horsemen of famine.
Do you think if we try to destroy this, it might aid in delaying their plans just a little?
Certainly wouldn't hurt. Now rip the thing off the wall and smash it.
Smash the chronometer on the ground.
Yeah, it is very interesting to think, like... So, we talked about this the other day with our cinematographer, Matt Brody, who, by the way, did the awesome lighting effect here today, which is great.
Flaming lava.
The flaming lava. That A Short History of Nearly Everything, Bill Bryce.
Oh, yeah.
And if memory serves, he discusses how we French scientists originally conceived to figure out the size of the Earth. It's like, you couldn't just walk the whole equator, right? So trying to figure it out, and it was all about triangulation with the sun and stuff. And you had to be in different parts of the Earth at the exact same moment, at the exact same second, looking at the same sun in order to get the proper measurements to triangulate how the curvature of the Earth. And then you could figure out how big the sphere was. And this sounds similar to me. It's like maybe this chronometer is being used because whatever ritual has to take place has to happen to the second in different parts of the world.
And it'll take some time.
All happen at the exact same moment.
These stars have to align.
All the
super interesting.
All the iterations of their cultic forces are in union temporally. This is but one, as we've understood it, a side ritual in preparation for their final work.
But still done in sync with see it lined up with with Greenwich time, and it must take so long to recalibrate. I'm sure that even if this doesn't completely obstruct this ritual, perhaps it will at least delay it enough.
Back. Somewhat. And may I do a library use roll on this room to see if there's any...
or a spot hidden or something.
Let's, I think you could just start looking, and I'll tell you what you see, and you tell me what you want to focus on, because there's a lot going on in this room.
There's shelves, there's a desk.
There's shelves, there's a desk, there's workshop, there's schematics. Here, choose between, and you guys can each pick one or focus on the parts that are strewn about, the books and notes, the blueprints, or the tools, now that you've dealt with the chronometer. Tools, blueprints, books and notes, or the parts.
I think maybe with Fairuz's library use, maybe the books and notes would be better for her to take a look at.
I will look at the blueprints, looking for weaknesses and self-destruct buttons.
Yep.
I wonder if the blueprints are the blueprints of that thing out there.
I would imagine so.
Right?
Yeah.
It's the blueprints of a random building in Shanghai.
Yeah.
69
Like,
Mustang. This thing looks fucking cool.
Cherry ride.
Strewn about the table are many blueprints that obviously resemble this large machine outside and the stuff that's being built in here. And you very quickly realize that the stuff that is being finished in here is the top of this machine, as evidenced by this beautiful blueprint made
Oh,
by the H.P. Lovecraft.
H.P. Lovecraft!
Gosh.
Look at that.
Oh, man. Why didn't you go in that room? I want to hold that thing.
I was told there was a workbench in this room, the
I
one
know.
that we went into.
You thought the blueprints would be in this room.
Yes. The clean Deco lines,
The writing and the associated mathematics on the blueprints are in a very strange script. It is like, it's not even a language you don't recognize. It is a writing style you don't recognize. Completely alien characters. The only thing you do feel confident about, Favor, is if you're sort of glancing over his shoulder, is that these must be the originals of the blueprints you saw in Henson Manufacturing.
Would her cryptography roll help decipher what this could possibly
You
mean?
could try.
And as she's like looking, she's like, "Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. I kissed you with deception.
What?
It was not
What?
She's talking about.
No time to talk about that, fortunately.
Consent is always good to talk about.
Too right.
She rolled a 51 under 77.
Holy
This is unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you have seen a lot. This is your area of expertise.
Yeah.
You have no idea what this is.
What?
There's a letter on the table nearby and a telegram.
What?
Can I just say that there's, I don't know if this is in the book, but there's writing in English on this blueprint. May I?
Please.
It's like, my God, the various parts, the tungsten window, parachute rope. My God. Move this support strut down close to the mantle to form an inverted ankh within the casing. The very
Inverted Ankh.
The very artillery shell is built with occultic sigils as part of its superstructure. Item number Australia, housing RA-266 plasma. That's out of my sphere, I'll tell you. Negatively charged in a grid made of... Change name to Eye of Our God. What is the weight? Is this payload sufficiently large?
I can't make heads or tails of that.
Send new revisions at once. Signed the Pale Viper.
I don't want to look until my character can look.
Juan,
keep
there's
the
a letter
immersion
here.
up.
This is the letterhead from Edward Gavigan. The letter from Edward Gavigan.
Blackguard. Fiend!
The superstructure! Feed the superstructure!
Here, I'll show
It's
all you
stated-
guys while she's reading it.
Cult symbols are built within the superstructure!
God damn it.
Sorry.
Millions.
It's dated December 1923. Dear Sir Aubrey, I hope that this latest set of photographs...
Prototypes.
Sorry. Okay, I just want to...
Sure, it's
It's hard.
They don't
It's
make
like
it.
not even anything. It's so...
Troy, this is in here?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did a show here on the
All right.
John.
I hope this latest set of prototypes meets your approval. So much of this you have to know from just context it.
Yeah.
The men at Henson's were both fascinated and perplexed by the last batch of schematics you supplied. And as such, I would suggest casting a close eye over their craftsmanship, as they are not they are not convinced that they have achieved the necessary tolerances at forth in your matter?
Notes.
In your notes.
Roll cryptography
Jesus.
on this fucking note.
For real.
Tough
matter?
in your
Notes.
notes.
I hope,
Cheese?
can you put this on screen?
No one's gonna
when
judge
the
you.
audience,
Yeah.
don't judge me, okay?
Yeah, don't go crazy.
I would be grateful if you could either confirm that the implemented adaptations meets your requirements, or provide me with further instruction for Marshall's men.
Yes, and you met Marshall, the foreman. He was a bit of a penis at Henson.
Ah, yes, the penis. I remember.
A known penis.
The guy with the scar? Did he have was his face all bashed up?
I think so. You guys went there pretending to wanting.
Our secretary wives.
That's right. The
Yes,
secretary
that's
wives.
right. Signed, your loyal servant, Edward. And there's a telegraph
Sure is.
from Shanghai. Is it from Shanghai or to Shanghai?
Chinese
From
telegraph.
Shanghai.
Administration. Yeah, it's unclear here.
Let's see. It says Alfred Penhurst, care of Hofeng Import-Export, 15 Kalyang Street. Is that PV?
What?
PV, yes.
Yes, PV.
Hit a snag. Stop. Downing tools down under. Stop. We'll contact again once work resumes. Apologies. Stop. Houston. From Alfred Penhurst, care of Hofeng Import-Export, 15 Kaoyang Street, Shanghai.
So it's a telegraph from Houston.
From Houston.
To Alfred Penhurst,
Yes.
care of Hofeng Import-Export, Shanghai.
Aubrey Penhue
Something from
Aubrey
down under. They needed some part
Penhue.
from Australia.
Yes.
to AP. They're
Get a snag.
codenames.
Stop. Downing
Get a
tools down
snag.
under. Stop. We'll contact again once work resumes.
So there's some
Apologies.
trouble down under.
Down under. Thunder down under.
Yeah.
The tools, the manufacturing the parts. This Henson place, you all sabotaged? Tools coming from Australia? But it makes no sense to me. A radium core, it says. I am no chemist, but
I have only 1 point in chemistry.
radium... it's rather radioactive.
You look around the table, and there's in the center of the table, there's a large metal unit that looks like a giant lemon juicer. It's like a pointy, canonical structure. Obviously, it must fit on top of this cigarette butt.
We're looking
we're
at the
looking
nose
at
cone?
looking
the
at the
nose
nose
cone.
cone. Yeah.
Without this, the work is useless.
Do we just steal it?
Yeah,
It's huge.
We could.
It's huge.
Oh shit!
Did you
Can't-
say
we
it's
can't-
made of tungsten?
there's part of this that is made of tungsten.
I'm
That
assuming
is
it's the same. It looks like the
Wildly
same shit.
impractical. to
Outer
try to
sphere,
fly.
earthed enclosed. If I
All
lay
right.
hands
No,
to...
How-
but the reason I say it is because you wouldn't be carrying that
Oh,
around.
no, that's
Yeah.
way
right?
too heavy.
No, it's
But
too big.
But
I thought it was small.
But the nose cone
Batman with the bomb.
Yeah.
The old Adam
Is it-
West Batman.
Oh yeah.
is the
nuns?
nose... Yeah,
The nuns?
the big bomb. Is the nose cone that we're looking at in here, is it
there a
possible for two of us
piece?
to lift?
You could try. It's very, very heavy. You can see that it's crammed with odd little wheels, multicolored wires, tiny little panels.
Let's fuck it up on the inside.
Strange.
I will immediately
Yeah.
grab tools, take the wrench I already have, and begin dismantling,
Yeah.
ripping, cutting,
Anything we can.
wrenching, destroying.
You know what? If I can also offer something, I don't know if there's a way to get back into the main room, but if you throw any number of parts of this thing into the fucking lava,
Right.
It's
Yes.
Is there a way to detach?
Do you have science or, here's the thing you want to be wary of, especially after looking at those schematics. Your characters
Mechanical
would know,
repair?
maybe we shouldn't just start banging at these
There's
things
this
without
thing-
knowing
Yes.
what you're dealing with.
might have a
What's your mechanical repair?
extremely radioactive core.
Science engineering, science physics, a really hard intelligence roll, electrical repair.
I will try an intelligence roll.
Okay.
And you probably see Vaughn advancing on this thing rather haphazardly, ready to...
I believe this is a wrench.
The files are inside the computer?
I rolled a 6 under 80. That is an extreme success.
Get out of here.
Jabron.
Extreme success.
Amazing.
Come on.
All right.
So as my wrench descends...
Ah,
Yes. What?
hang on.
All right.
Just about to shatter. Pause for a moment, Vaughn.
Nothing radioactive can be harmful.
All right. You Okay.
Yeah, you gotta think about this
I
one.
do have to think about this one. This is clearly the nose of this strange contraption being constructed outside. You think that this is some sort of positioning and trigger mechanism. That in looking at the schematics, looking at this, looking at what else is on the table, there are multiple parts to this. You're looking around the room. You said you went to the books and the journals.
Yes.
Maybe there's some sort of explanation of what's going on here. So
flipping through.
you're like, wait, Mom, wait. Look, before we start banging at things,
We have to be
before we start
delicate about
banging,
these things.
let's make sure we look at what's here. And you see on the shelf several books that actually look like diaries dated from 1921 to 1925. Do you want to look through those?
Yes.
Okay. I'll allow it.
And then she'll be like, we have to be delicate. We can't make it seem very obvious that these have been obstructed.
Very well.
There must be something. There's got to be something here. There's got to be something here. And she'll start reaching for...
Okay. Trying to understand this, as you're not a scientist, you can be wicked smart and still know this is above your pay grade.
Big brains, but yeah.
Seeing the schematics at Henson Manufacturing, studying those parts, it's going to give you a sort of a leg up here, but you need more information before you try to just start to go hog wild on it, you think. And maybe you won't be able to figure it out and think that that is the best recourse. But in the meantime, you find these diaries. And here you are.
Wow.
These seem to be...
We're in the handout room.
Hey, dirt.
It's
Great.
Wow.
Hey, dirt.
More handwriting.
This is why you have to get those glasses.
13th of June,
It's up
1921.
on the screen here.
At last I've arrived to begin the task of my lord and master, the Black Pharaoh. Oh my goodness. He has given me my dreams, given me Egypt, and I will duly repay him by giving him the world of men. The power, the beauty, none can appreciate who do not witness. I know the power, the glory. I bear the beauty of a life devoted to him. 30th of August, 1921, Houston has at last sent the plans, very complex and fascinating. It'll take some time to grasp their meaning and begin building. I have been promised the knowledge necessary and my faith is strong. 7th September 1921, the first shipments have arrived. All of us know great joy. Those from the sea have arrived to stay. The work begins.
Leviathan.
15th of January 1922, the first and simplest phase is complete. Shipments are arriving more quickly now. I must begin work on the trigger mechanism soon. There's a trigger mechanism.
Yes, it's here on the blueprint. The trigger mechanism is in the base.
Yes. Let's see. 8th of April 1923, the rods have been drawn, but more knowledge is needed. Houston is worthy. I never would have thought it possible. 4th of October 1923, work on the missile has halted. Houston must open a deeper level, and that will take time. Our master has promised to aid him by bringing one of the great race?
Capital G, capital R.
One of the great race.
Great.
I think we already saw
13-foot fishman.
How I long to speak to one of their number. 19th of January, 1924. With joy we begin again. Soon is the day. 29th of September, 1924, Ho Fang warns of someone, a traitor, who knows our plans. Perhaps that was Jack Brady?
Yes.
It's that, what does it say?
Nursling?
Nursling
Carlisle.
Carlisle, still alive. Will our master deign to tell me? Perhaps I will call upon the children of the great Cthulhu to aid in rooting out and destroying the traitor. There is that name again.
Hold the bar down. The Science Club.
Yes.
I'm not here.
11th February 1925, the warhead and its trigger are finally complete, but the guidance system baffles me. I must pray for instruction.
Guidance.
The warhead and the trigger is complete, Vaughn.
Roger Carlisle is mentioned.
Carlisle.
Jackson Elias, not at all.
Carlisle's still alive. They don't know that he is in the sanatorium.
Sanatorium in Hong Kong.
You see Houston's name, Australia mentioned a lot, and you begin looking through these things as you keep staring at all the parts. We cut back to Carter and Marion. Carter and Marion.
Come.
Just a cocktail shaker. I didn't know there's tiki bar back here.
You want to Singapore sling?
You open this secret room, and behind the throne, it leads to an Egyptian-style burial chamber. Carter, you're immediately taken back to going beneath Gavigan's office with Margot and finding that sarcophagus. Because in this room is yet another sarcophagus, standing alone in the middle of the room, made of marble, decorated with hundreds of pounds of hammered gold and uncut precious stones.
Hot damn.
And the face of a man decorates its slightly askew lid.
Carter's fingers feeling sticky.
Gold peels off. And
I saw one like this in a museum in Cairo. It was empty, of course, but ancient Egyptian sarcophagus. Yeah, last one I saw was a secret doorway. I already went through a secret doorway, so now I'm kind of worried this is the real deal. Well, I mean, if he's collecting and bringing back from these dynasties, he's taking little care in display out there. This one's hidden away.
I'm going to examine it. Not touching it, but looking up and down, looking for seams, looking for any writing or hieroglyphs that I might be able to translate or anything like that.
Give me a spot hidden.
Spot hidden.
damn. And I do it from
79.
from more of a like.
Can't even spend luck. I'm so far off on
not from like with a safe cracker's eye. You know what I mean? Like, what is this thing? Is there anything about this that's mechanisms on it? Not traps necessarily, but just something odd about the way that it opens, the way that it.
Yeah. Give me a spot hit.
Nope. Yeah, it's a regular fail.
What a team.
We can't forget that we can push, but it feels like push.
Oh, yeah.
And push.
All right, I'm going to push.
What's your spot hit? What's your stat?
45.
Risque.
I'm going to push the roll by touching the sarcophagus and trying to push at it.
It's in your eyes, but now you're touching. Okay.
This is killing me.
I want to push.
45.
I never push. Now, that's a 63 over 45. Like, is this pushing? Failing on pushing is very bad, typically, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's right.
But better than fumbling on it, I guess.
Is it worth spending 17
You
luck?
pushed it already.
Oh, you
on a
can't
push roll.
spend
Yeah,
luck
you
on a
can't.
push roll.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
All right, so here's what I'm going to say. You go to push it, and the lid, slides off and makes a bit of a thud on the ground.
Did we shut the door behind us?
There was no door. It was wide. Oh, the secret door.
Look it up.
You can run to do that right now.
Maybe not everyone knows that's there.
Do you do that?
Yeah.
All right, he runs to the lever and throws.
All right, so when that goes down, Carter, you go and you pull yourself and lock yourself in this chamber.
Yeah, makes sense.
Zoom, that James Bondy rock wall comes down. You see on the lid, there is on the inside, this vial of some liquid that sort of, it runs along where the face would be of the man, but it's on the inside. So when you lay it in there, it looks like this vial could be put near your mouth. It's just this weird little...
It's full of stuff?
It's full of something.
Is it black?
No.
What's inside the sarcophagus?
Nothing.
It's empty.
It's very comfortable.
So it looks like you'd lay in there and this
there's
fluid
liquid
would sort of encase your face and
Near
pour
your
into
soft
mouth.
opening.
It's it's some sort of mechanism. It's unclear how it operates, but it looks like someone could lie in here, close the lid, and do something with this. But it's beyond.
Is it attached to the lid, or is it removable?
It is. You could remove it, but you don't know what the substance is.
We don't,
So
so let's take it.
What is it for?
Got a cap on it or something? Is it a cover?
Don't get it on your hands. What if it burns
I
your
just want
skin?
to make sure with the
It's just strapped inside.
But it has a lid on the vial?
Is it capped or?
You said there's a liquid inside it.
Yeah, there's some sort of there's liquid inside of it, and it's strapped to the inside of it. You could try to, with a dexterity roll, try to remove it.
Your dexterity is terrible. It's not great. Especially when I'm nervous.
I want to do another spot hidden
Okay.
on the inside of the case. See if there's any hidden false bottom or anything like that. Any switches in there. God damn it, man. 80. Fucking terrible.
No, you don't see anything. It just looks like a really comfortable sarcophagus.
Oh, it's comfortable.
Yeah.
It's part of a ritual.
It's like his bed.
Or it's
Corinthian leather.
perhaps you could spirit someone away inside of this thing, or travel with it and hide inside of it. I don't know, but it's obviously a secret they want kept behind closed doors.
Jar means someone was in here. There's nothing else in this room. It's just for this sarcophagus.
Yeah, it's like
Help me put it back, Carter.
strange secret room with a cozy sarcophagus.
Perhaps Feroz could make something of it. Help me put it back, just in case. I don't want anyone to know we were here.
I wonder if we should take this stuff.
Take it if you wish, but don't
I'm gonna try to pull
get it on your skin.
I'm gonna try to pull the vial off.
Give me a dexterity roll.
Ooh.
I failed.
Do you want to push?
With a 40 dex. How about I spend luck? Let's not fuck around. I would need 15 luck to get a regular success.
You want to spend that?
Yes.
You unhook this little vial from the strap, and it's kind of open on the top. Makes you a little dizzy to smell it.
I want to shove something. I want to try to cap it. Something.
Cap it, all right? You look around, you find something you can shove in there.
I go deep into my room, give him a little handkerchief.
Give me your tiniest one.
Use that. Stop it
The
up.
one you use for your little
Stop it up.
dollhouse.
God, stop it up. Help me put this lid back.
Okay.
Let's get out of here.
Right, hold on. Someone might have heard.
There's nothing else in this room, right?
Nothing.
It's a bare room.
Bare
with a
room with this,
sarcophagus in
like-
it.
He's going in there.
Dude, I'm gonna shoot that dude right in the face.
All right, just careful when we open this thing in case anyone heard your butterfingers.
Okay. Listen, roll at the door.
Mhm.
See if anybody's come in or asked questions. Ooh, I'm gonna spend.
I'm listening too. Can I listen too?
I'm sorry. That is a. I'm gonna spend 3 luck for a hard success.
Wait,
I got this mixed up.
listen.
I'm gonna spend 3 luck for a hard success.
Okay, well, I think I already got a hard.
Yeah, but I was just listening.
Couple of hards?
Couple of hards.
Okay.
Actually, extreme.
Extreme.
I rolled a 12.
Nice.
I rolled a 12 under 63.
All right. You listen at the secret door, and it sounds like the sounds coming from the main room are changing. The best way I can describe it, it sounds eerily festive. Something is changing in the main room.
Okay.
It's not like music, but there's like
Drumming?
drums beating.
The blood. The drums. It's starting. Carter, it's starting.
And I pull the lever.
You pull the lever. You pull the
We
lever.
have to go now.
And as the thing comes up, you see someone's legs standing there. We cut back to
Oh, you.
Extreme, listen.
and
Standing there silently.
Yeah.
Yes.
Vaughn and Feyruz. You still have a lot going on in this room.
What an info dump. Yes.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
So much handwriting.
real quick.
Yeah.
Before we cut back, I want 4 awesome handouts right now from our side.
You
of
can
the
have them.
chamber.
They're so hard to read.
Vial of goo. Where's that?
Pile of goo.
Really like the psychedelic sarcophagus where he's like laying out and sucking the juice.
Yeah.
Like,
Suck on the juice.
getting-
Feyruz has yet to see one sarcophagus, and you've seen both of them.
You did walk in the handout room.
She walked in the handout room.
All right, so there's
I'd like to do a spot hidden for a handout room.
yeah. So
you see the trigger. You see what looks like it might make the warhead that's placed within this, and then there's this other stuff underneath the cabinets, because I imagine now you're just like frantically looking about and looking at the notes on the table. It looks like the final part that needs to be constructed, and he writes this in the journal as well, is the guidance system, and you can see crates from the Penhew Foundation, full of parts sitting in the room, like what you saw at Henson Manufacturing. You rolled a successful intelligence roll.
I
recently,
rolled a
right?
6 under 80. Yeah.
I'm going to roll that over. You can tell that the person who is in charge of this, whether it's Penhew or the Pale Viper or Hofang, you don't know, it seems very frustrated because the last shipment is missing parts. And you think like, oh, it's because you guys fucked up Henson Manufacturing.
Yes.
And so because you did that, it has slowed down the process. And it looks like they're having to resort to prototyped parts right now that they had, and those prototype parts are the ones that the notes say they're like, the workers, they're not quite sure if this is up to your standards, so they may not work. So now the person that's building this stuff is frustrated that they have to use the prototype parts, but it also seems like they have enough time to get a new shipment, but there's a problem with that, and it's because you blew up Henson Manufacturing. So destroying that place, which was what brought Sir Marion into our adventure, has really disrupted the process.
Yes.
However, it seems like they might still be able to get this thing working.
This whole time we were trying to delay, and we've been doing it this whole time.
Yes, well done, squad.
Yes.
Well done, squad.
But so what now? We must now delay them when they're at the consummation of their project. Well, in all your looking over these notes, was there anything that gives us a clue as to how to best sabotage this payload?
Well, they're waiting. If you look at this, they're waiting for a guidance system to build the guidance system. The guidance system cannot be built because there were parts that, because we were able to sabotage Henson Manufacturing in something that they had to reroute to get direct parts, but then the parts that they're waiting for, I guess, have been delayed as well.
Prototype parts.
And so they've been using prototypes.
Could it be that the crates here are those prototypes?
The crate, no, it looks like the underneath the workbenches are the original shipments, and the crates were missing parts. Because if you remember, the boat with the Danish or Swedish captain that left, it left with parts.
Right.
But it didn't have everything because you guys messed up the shipment. So it had some, but not all. And so prototypes came a long time ago.
So
this guidance system, this is the schematics for the guidance system.
The whole shebang.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah, and the guidance system is the last thing to be made.
And what's sitting on the table is the nose cone.
Yeah, and
with, in theory, this radioactive payload.
Yeah, you don't see where that is, but you would. It looks like some sort of radioactive element is the warhead that's placed inside of it.
Okay.
We must take this with us.
Yes, of course.
At least we won't be able to build it, and we have to figure out what else. How else?
Disrupting the guidance system. This is the thing that's already your labor, our labor. No divine providence. It's all happening according to plan.
Fuck is that?
There's a sound outside.
Where is the guidance system? Where is this the part that they're struggling to put into position, the very last puzzle piece of their cursed warhead?
Seems like they're still waiting on it.
Or they're using old parts.
They're using old parts to try to prototypes to try to mimic the guidance system.
Exactly.
So what can we take? What can we take?
You can try to fuck it up.
Yes.
You can just here. You know what?
Well, we do best.
Fairies loves to fuck shit up. Let's.
You could try to destroy the trigger. You could try to.
Oh yeah, you said the trigger's in this thing, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, the trigger is like what that cone shape.
Yes.
It seems like that's the trigger.
Oh.
You could try to destroy the trigger. You could try to destroy the guidance system. You can look for the warhead and try and mess with that.
We don't know where the guidance system is, do we?
No, it looks like.
You're saying
Or
there's
is the
clearly
guidance system
missing.
in this room?
There's gap. There's what's the best way to put it? Spaces in this thing that are missing pieces.
Yeah, so the prototype pieces underneath the workbenches, that if you destroyed that, it would set them back even further.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Then let's do that.
And,
force,
and there's the trigger situation.
Do
And
these
there's the
robes
trick.
have pockets? Inside pockets.
They're so big, you should be able to just hold them
Put 'em in the
underneath.
folds.
Right?
Yeah, you might be able to hold them
Just
underneath
hold them
and
underneath.
bring them over to the magma pit and dump them in there.
I say both ends.
Yes. Let's do that.
Maybe I will on the trigger mechanism. You mentioned there were wires. Would it be altogether too dangerous if I just pulled one wire loose?
What can pulling one wire loose do? So what's the harm in trying to do that?
Yes.
Yellow, mellow. Red, you're dead.
All right, so you want to mess with the
through.
wires.
So it's,
And also leave with the. I'm getting the crazy eyes from.
No, I have no idea. I mean, the wiring at all is surprising to me. I'm interested to see.
yeah.
This is
Guidance system?
This is all
Yeah.
outside of time.
Yeah.
We're experiencing. I mean, Ross sees this and is like,
Huh?
they've been. What is this bomb? Like, they've been
Yeah,
given
it is-
a glimpse
it is-
of
Yeah.
a futuristic technology.
It's just, and it's so funny. It's just a nuke.
It's a new.
Yeah, it's a nuke.
And that's how they describe it.
Yeah.
And that's
Poisoning.
exactly what poison metals from the sky.
Yep.
Radiation, space.
Radiation, yeah.
It's uranium. It's all like
We are living
it's just a
in
nuke.
the universe where the elder gods have descended onto the planet.
Give me a spot hidden.
Let's at least steal.
Can we both do
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, come on.
it? If I succeeded, 76 but under 85, so not a hard success, but just a
You're
regular.
trying to decide what to
I failed.
destroy, what to deal with, and you do see this like lead casket, like buried over towards the side of the room, near, like far away from everything else. That sort of piques your curiosity.
I'll take a closer look at it.
You go look at it, and it's like a casket that can be opened up. Small, like box.
I
Made of
move
lead.
it. I move my body out of the way because of the dart from last time.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the dart from last time from the cabinet.
Smart.
radioactive.
Right. So you
Core.
Maybe.
you open this lead little box here, and within it is a metal cylinder
Oh,
that looks like it fits perfectly within the triggering mechanism.
This is it. This is it. We just take this.
Yes.
And
close it.
And
close
you
it, and then
You close it, and all of you, like both of you in the room, start like,
Yeah.
you just immediately feel a little nauseous, like,
God.
and it passes just as quickly as it comes, but you feel a little sick to your stomach.
too
Feel a
much
touch
strong gatsu.
Of radiation poisoning. Oh my God, that's so cool.
Sickly.
What is this? What evils can
This is precisely it. You're stronger than me. A lead casket, but let's But yeah, let's take.
That seems carryable.
It's okay.
I just clutch you and I'm like, this is it.
yes.
This is the mechanism.
Grab the schematics.
I take the blueprints, fold them
We'll
up,
take
put them in
we'll
my
take this as
robe.
evidence. We'll take all this as
Grabbing
evidence.
stuff, put it in your
Fold it up.
robes,
And-
you
and-
destroy the prototypes, and you grab the lead casket
Yes. Yeah.
containing the warhead.
Under the robe.
Fucking warhead.
Away.
Pure
Here we
uranium.
go.
Dude,
You walk
that's
out.
crazy.
Yes.
I mean, without that, it's nothing.
Curtains
Yeah.
for them.
It's nothing. It does nothing.
All we have to do is now depart. Wait. But of course, there's Tillinghast. There's Dr. Walsh in it. And of course, there's Oberon.
yes. There's Oberon. We need to remember focus.
These bamboo
Focus.
flutes.
I don't like the sound of that.
We have to go.
We need to find Walsh and we need to
The
find
Talking
Carter.
Heads concert
And
out there.
I think, then yes, let's walk out of the door.
Yeah. Walk out.
You walk out, and
We
there's
exit
just
the room.
black
Don't be
robes,
suspicious.
like
Don't
a
be
wave,
suspicious.
dancing back and forth.
Oh
They're
my
chanting.
God.
There's
Oh,
gongs.
no.
There's dancing. It just looks like this black wave of people. The robes are way too large, as I said, so it makes everything look more inhuman and carnal. And you hear screaming, "No! No! No!" And you look over in the distance, and you see two of the cultists are bringing a prisoner out of the cage over towards that stairway. No! No! Ooh, with the bamboo flutes, and they bring it up, and you look up without trying to look at the statue, and you see a man step up. A man step up to that little hole that overlooks the statue, and they bring the prisoner up to the man. And the man removes his cowl, and it is a small, chubby Chinese man, and he pulls out a sickle and begins hacking hacking at the arms of the prisoner. As they all dance and chant, he hacks at an arm, pulls it off, and they all scream in ecstasy as he throws it down onto the statue. We cut back to Carter and Marion as the...
Yeah, I'm just picturing like how do you just hold a guy standing there as he's getting his arm cut off?
Hack, rip, throw. The gateway opens up and a man is standing there. Middle-aged, tall, distinguished, with a long face, prominent chin and nose, thick bushy eyebrows. He has thick brown hair as well that's only lightly peppered with gray. You would recognize him, though, immediately. You actually recognize his face from that face that was on the sarcophagus. But you also recognize his face because you've stared at his picture now for a long time. It's Sir Aubrey Penhew. Pictures you saw of him before, he had thinning white hair, just strands kind of clinging desperately. But now it's thick brown hair. There's this pervading sense of virility and youth about him as he stands there smiling. I see that you are admiring my resting chamber. He told me to come and check on you. Here I am. Oh, so sorry to interrupt. I didn't realize my uninvited guests here would be so nosy. I thought the wave of oblivion I sent would be enough to keep all of you away. But you and your friends are very persistent. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude. I have a ritual to attend, but perhaps I should introduce myself. I am Sir Aubrey Penhew, yes. But you may call me the Pale Viper. And we'll see you next week.
Oh, God! There's no way out! There's no way out of that situation!
Had one more fun session. Alec, good time.
The Pale Viper!
Oh my God.
It is him.
Finally.
Yeah.
PV.
Oh my God.